The first thing we will do is to take the information from those sources that we have determined are necessary for this specific use case. Then we will change the data in the way that suits us best by transforming it according to the business needs to give it the desired format. Finally, we will load the information into tables in our database that serves as a data warehouse. This action, or the tables that receive this initial information, are often called staging or landing zone. And as the name suggests, it's a zone where the information lands. It's very likely that, in addition to the data and its transformations, some extra information is added, such as the date and time when the information was inserted into the staging or landing zone tables. This provides more clarity and context to the information being loaded. And why would we bother copying the information from the operational side to the data warehouse side when we already have the same information on the operational side? Well, one reason is that we want to maintain a history of the information we have on our operational side. Another reason is that reading information from the operational side means that we are using the operational system's resources to read it. These resources are very, very valuable for the operational side to function normally and efficiently day to day. If we are constantly reading data in the operational side, we can slow down the system or even pause it or crash it, which will upset both customers and employees who use the system. That is why we extract the information, transform it, and move it to the landing zone. This way, we only use the operational site's resources once, and then we can use all the resources of our ETL process and our storage tool, which is the data warehouse, to do whatever we want and need to do. This transfer of information can be done in a couple of ways, and I'll briefly mention them because we will see them in a more detail later. One way is to extract all the existing information from the source, then delete the information currently in the landing zone table, and finally load all the extracted information into the same table. This process is called bulk load. The other way is that when we perform the extraction, just before doing it, we check what information has already been extracted before, so we only take what is new. Normally, to determine this, a date and time column called timestamp is used. This method is called delta load. Each method has its pros and cons, and it all depends on the logic decided by the business stakeholders. Once we have our landing zone with information, the next step is the CDL layer. So let's move on.